Hey, what's up gamers? How's it going? Can you believe July is already knocking on our doors? And you know what that means, right? A massive wave of brand new, mind-blowing game releases ready to suck up all your summer vacation time. In the best way possible, of course. While most people are hitting the beach and chilling out, it seems the video game industry is putting the pedal to the metal. And honestly, I'm here for it. I've scoured the release calendar and handpicked 13 of the most ambitious, some totally unexpected, and a few epic comebacks that are about to dominate your July. Get ready because your backlog is about to get a whole lot happier. First up, hitting us on July 2nd, we have Firmament. Now, if you're a fan of those brain-bending, atmospheric puzzle adventures like Myst or Riven, which, by the way, they just gave away on PlayStation Plus, nice! Then you need to pay attention. This time, the legendary creators are giving us a gorgeous steampunk aesthetic, and if you've got those fancy VR2 glasses, get ready for total immersion. You play as a guardian exploring 3 connected realms, using a special device to mess with ancient machines and solve mind-bending enigmas. Oh, and you're constantly accompanied by a mysterious apparition, because who doesn't love a good spectral buddy, right? The visuals look stunning, and it's all about relaxed exploration and clever puzzles, perfect for when you want to feel smart. Next up, get ready to shred, because on July 11th, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3+4 is dropping. This isn't just a remaster, it's a complete glow-up. We're talking revamped 4K graphics, butter-smooth animations, and all your favorite classic levels. Airport, Los Angeles, Suburbia, even the infamous Alcatraz. But wait, there's more. They've even thrown in a surprise new map, the Water Park. So yeah, legends like Tony Hawk, Rodney Mullen, and Bucky Lakesook are back, alongside current stars. The trick system is smoother than ever. Career mode is back with renewed challenges, and for the first time, new Game Plus, so you can keep leveling up without starting over. Plus, you can create your own skater and design your own parks to share online. Get ready for some serious nostalgia with a modern kickflip. Moving on to July 15th, we have Eriksholm: The Stolen Dream. If you love a good stealth game with a compelling story, this one's for you. Immerse yourself in a captivating tale of mystery set on a beautiful Nordic island in the early 20th century. You play as Hannah, a young orphan searching for her disappeared brother, but of course she gets tangled in a complex political plot. Classic. With an isometric perspective, you'll switch between 3 unique characters, each with their own abilities, sneaking through ducts, climbing pipes, swimming underwater. It's like a spy movie. And listen up, stealth fans, it's got solid mechanics, distraction tactics, and real-time precision. But be warned, if you're spotted, it's instant death. Good thing they've got generous checkpoints, so no rage quitting necessary. Also dropping on July 15th, get ready for some intense action with Ready or Not. This is a first-person tactical shooter where you lead a SWAT unit in the fictional city of Los Sueños. We're talking hostage rescues, bomb threats, and high-risk situations with brutal realism. Seriously, if you love SWAT 4, this is its spiritual successor, and it's been upgraded with Unreal Engine 5 so it looks absolutely stunning. The main virtue here is the constant tension and realism. Bullets have weight, enemy AI is unpredictable, any mistake can be fatal. And with the new cooperative mode for up to 5 players, you'll need to coordinate like never before. So gather your squad and get ready to clear some rooms. Sticking with July 15th, for all you anime fans out there, get ready for Eden Zero. This is a 3D action RPG based on the popular sci-fi manga and anime. You get to control 8 playable characters, each with unique abilities thanks to the Ether system, offering a huge variety of combat styles and strategies. From what we've seen, it's a super faithful adaptation of the original story, with graphics designed to perfectly capture that anime essence. Plus, it's fully dubbed in Japanese with Spanish subtitles. Immersive. You've got side missions, planet exploration, and epic battles against powerful enemies. If you're a fan of Fairy Tail, you're gonna love this one. Okay, this next one, arriving on July 28th, is wild. It's Shadow Labyrinth, a dark and futuristic reimagining of, wait for it, Pac-Man. Yeah, seriously. It's a 2D action Metroidvania where you control swordsman number 8 who wakes up on a desolate alien planet, guided by a floating orb called Pac. Together, they have to traverse a massive labyrinth filled with mutant creatures and forgotten secrets. The gameplay looks fantastic, combining fluid combat with customizable abilities. But here's the coolest part. The swordsman can fuse with Pac to transform into Gaia, a gigantic combat machine. Talk about an upgrade. Alright, Nintendo fans, get ready to go bananas on July 17th because Donkey Kong Bonanza is swinging onto the brand new Switch 2. This is a fresh, dynamic 3D adventure with our iconic gorilla. The story kicks off when DK travels to the islands attracted by a new gold rush. Thanks to the discovery of bananium gems? Yeah, little humor, does a little banana dance, yeah. But a storm drags him underground where he finds a hollow Earth-like world and villainous apes stealing the gems. Luckily, he's joined by a young woman named Pauline, yes, that Pauline, whose vocal abilities play a crucial role in gameplay and transformations. Get ready to help DK recover those shiny banana diamonds. On July 22nd, we're heading to space with Wildgate. This is the debut title from a new studio formed by Blizzard Entertainment veterans. This game is combining tactical space combat with first-person action for a truly unique multiplayer experience. You'll be prospectors, forming teams of up to 4, venturing into a dangerous region of space called the Reach. Your goal? Find a mysterious artifact and escape before other teams, or just eliminate all your rivals to be the last crew standing. Each game is on a randomly generated map, so every mission is unique, and you can choose from different characters with diverse abilities. Get ready for some high-stakes space exploration. Also on July 22nd, if you like your games to mess with your head, then LUTO is for you. This is a first-person psychological horror experience that dives deep into grief, anxiety, and depression. You play as someone who can't leave their home after a devastating loss, and every escape attempt drags you deeper into the unknown, where nothing is as it seems. This game isn't about cheap jump scares. It's about oppressive atmosphere and environmental horror. You'll be exploring, solving puzzles, and feeling the protagonist's fragility and confusion in murky scenarios. Prepare to have your senses put to the test. Okay, without a doubt, one of my personal favorites on this list is Wuchang, Fallen Feathers, hitting on July 24th. This is a Souls-like action RPG set in the final years of the Ming Dynasty, plunged into chaos by a mysterious illness called the Feather, which turns people into monsters. You play as a pirate warrior who wakes up with amnesia and is affected by this disease. As you journey, you'll face supernatural enemies and unravel your past while fighting to survive. It stands out for its dynamic combat system, combining melee attacks, spells, and weapon techniques. Get ready for a challenge and some seriously cool monster designs. Also arriving on July 24th, PC gamers listen up for Total Chaos. This is a first-person psychological horror game from the team behind Turbo Overkill, but now it's set on the desert island of Ford Oasis, an old mining colony. You play as a Coast Guard who wakes up after a shipwreck, guided only by a voice on a walkie-talkie telling you to go to the mines. But as you can imagine, it's a total nightmare. The island is plagued by horrible creatures and reality itself starts to crumble. You'll explore, gather resources, craft improvised weapons, and solve puzzles across 9 chapters. Plus, there's a sanity system that will distort your perception, making every step more uncertain and terrifying. Good luck sleeping after this one. Get ready for more co-op chaos because also on July 24th, Killing Floor 3 is here. This is the awaited new installment in the cooperative horror and action saga, now set in 2091, in a world devastated by biotechnological creatures called Zeds, created by the megacorporation Horzine. You join the rebel faction Nightfall to face these threats in intense co-op battles for up to 6 players. There's a curious repertoire of characters, including a ninja who uses swords and a grappling hook for quick movement. You can temporarily slow down time to eliminate enemies more effectively, and there's extensive weapon customization, environmental traps, and a deep progression system. Get ready to mow down some Zeds with your friends. And finally, wrapping up July on the 31st, get ready for some classic ninja action with Ninja Gaiden Ragebound. This game returns to the 2-dimensional roots of the iconic action saga, taking place right after the original NES Ninja Gaiden. You're introduced to Kenji Muzu, a young ninja who has to face a demonic invasion in Ryu Hayabusa's absence. At his side is Kumomi, a kunoichi from the Black Spider clan, forming a powerful alliance. It's all about fast, precise 2D side-scrolling combat, challenging platforms, and imposing boss battles. The cool part is you can switch between Kenji and Kunami, each with unique abilities and combat styles, all wrapped up in a beautiful pixel art style that pays perfect homage to the classics. Okay gamers, those were my picks for the most important games dropping in July. Seriously, what a month, right? Now, I'd love to know, are you planning to give any of these a chance? Let me know in the comments below which game you're most excited for, or if I missed the hidden gem. If you enjoyed this video and want to stay up to date on all the hottest game releases, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and don't forget to ring that notification bell so you don't miss out on more content like this. Presenter, thanks for hanging out, everyone. See you very soon with more awesome content, and bye!